Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. Jealousy. That's what we're talking about today. Jealousy. Jealousy. Dun, 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 dun. Terrible emotion, but, necessary. It is a necessary emotion. The thing about emotions, and this is what you'll learn from shrinks and just anybody that's sane, they'll tell you, look, understand these emotions. You should feel them. You really should. I tell people I'm not the jealous type. That doesn't mean I don't get jealous. It means you have to rein in emotions. Anger. I'm not the type to get angry, but I do get angry. But you rein it in. All of these emotions are necessary. But what happens with the left, and I'm going to pick on them because, that's what I do. These are people who take an emotion and they put it on steroids. They're jealous to a fault. They're angry to a fault. They are, passionate to a fault. It's okay to be passionate, but can you be passionate about everything? I so love my pencil. It is amazing to me. I write with it. And they go, but here's not, oh my God, that's a great pencil there too. Too much passion and there is no passion. It's the yin and the yang of life. But let me tell you about jealousy. Jealousy lives upon doubts. See, it becomes madness or ceases entirely when we go from doubt to certainty. The more you know about something, the more about you know about who you are, the less jealous you become. If you see somebody doing something and you go, oh, look at him over there doing that. And then you go out there and you get on your bike, get on a treadmill, whatever, and you do it, and suddenly you start looking at that person and go, well, I don't have any reason to be jealous. I'm just as good or whatever. I can be just as accomplished. Or you find something that you're good at, and therefore your jealousy melts away. That's not what the left does. The left doesn't go and train and stop with the petty jealousies and say, I'll just go out there and do my thing. I'll go do me, baby. You do you, I do me. Okay, I got you. They don't do that. They harbor those jealous emotions, those negative emotions, and they can't grow. That's their problem. And here's the deal. Democrats see politics as a game. But in their game, they don't have to live their politics. That's right. They pretend to love fairness, for example. They say, let's level the playing field for all. They pretend to fight for the little guy. And the notion is laughable at best because they use and abuse the little guy. That's what they do. They're jealous of you, the little guy. We are all the little guy. They're jealous of us because we're just out there we believe in the rules. We're just out there doing what we do. And what's sad for the left is when we achieve, in spite of the unleveling of the playing field, in spite of their wicked games they play with us, they get really mad. They get jealous that they cannot influence us the way they used to. Those guys. It's funny to watch Democrats when they're forced to live their politics. They're rarely forced to live their politics. They don't really have to care. They set up annuities, so they never have to work. You say, Kevin, you mean are they putting money in the bank? No. Democrats retire. They set up things to make the same amount of money in retirement. Tell me how that works. You work for 40, 50 years. You retire from your job and you get the money that you left work. You get the same amount of money in retirement as you got working because you've set it up that way. Who pays for that? But that's what the left does. And what's funny, keep in mind, they never worked when they were at work because they set up unions and they got 5 guys doing a job that one person can do. And all 5 of those guys are going to retire and get the same amount of money or a big percentage of it. That's how they set it up. They set it up so the future generations are constantly paying for the older generations. Why? Because these suckers are too lazy to go out and work hard, look at the stock market, invest in property, businesses or whatever. They want to rely on other people's money. And you know why they're jealous of you? Because you go out and you plan. You look at, okay, well, I'm going to get a little bit of money when the parents die, and I'll do this, and I'm going to buy my home. I'm going to pay it off. You're a plotter and a planner. You're doing it by the book. Those conniving sons of guns are just out there for themselves. Here's the moral of the story for the kiddos who may be listening. If you want to learn a craft and work hard, don't follow Democrats. They'll put you in a union and they will threaten your life. If you try to innovate or work hard, they will threaten you. And I'm not even kidding you when I tell you they will threaten you to beat you up or in some cases they will kill you. Oh, Kevin, you're taking it too far. No, don't make me give you stories. Silkwood. For Democrats to win at the big level, they got to create winners at the little level. The little people are really losers, but Democrats convince them that they're winners. These dirtbags get things like subsidized housing, welfare, they get SNAP cards, and so on. Democrats give socialized medicine that would make the productive mad. If you went to a socialized medicine clinic, you'd be like, what? I got to wait 8 hours to get to, look, I just got to get some stitches. Stitch me up so I can go back to work. You'd be mad. You would be, like hot. There'd be one doctor. Next. And his receptionist would come out. You couldn't even understand the language. Oh, man. These people are something else. Hours waiting in line, usually behind illegals or some Bush League minority. And Democrats groom these Bush League minorities like they groom young prostitutes. And what are the stellar education these people get you? Bernie Sanders says free college for everybody, mostly community college, because as Chris Rock joked, anybody can go in the community can go to that. Imagine valuing something that anybody can have for free, like mints in a restaurant. Everybody's hands going in there. They tell you, by the way, don't eat those mints. A better example, toilet paper at a public restroom. Notice nobody steals it. Yeah, because it's 100 grit toilet paper and it'll wipe the hair off your butt. You don't want it. It's free. I don't know what it could save you, but if you just went around for public toilet papers, why would you buy it? Why do they have it in grocery stores? It's readily available. I think you're starting to get the picture. Politics is sport for Democrats. Either you believe in their ideology, folks, or you're the enemy. Shops close on Saturdays. Democrats put on Team Blue and they root against the other team. So what? Their team is full of self-indulgent criminals. They don't care because they're against you.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.